inequalities look just like equations, but we have a different symbol between the two expressions. Instead of having an equals, we're going to have either a less than, a greater than, a less than and equal to, or a greater than or equal to. So in my first example, I have 2x plus 1. I need to know when it's less than or equal to 7. Now we know how to solve when it's equal to 7. We just balance the equation. We subtract 1, we divide by 2. We're going to follow the same idea. So if I have that 2x plus 1 is less than 7, I'm going to start by subtracting 1 from both sides. And that's not helpful.
It really isn't. Yeah, boo.
Technically our classes are like $9.
Right. So minusing 1 from both sides, that's going to give me 2x. It's still less than or equal to 7. I'm then going to divide by 2, and I've got that x is less than or equal to 3.5. Now,
Yeah.
7 minus 1
It's
is
6.
I told you I had no sleep. Okay, so x. Quiet. So x is less than or equal to 3. What that tells me is that every number less than or equal to 3 will make this equation true. For example, if I put 0 in there, 0 plus 1 is 1, that is less than or equal to 7. If I put negative 5 in there, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, plus 1 is negative 9, that is less than or equal to 7. If I put 3 in there, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 equals 7, that is less than or equal to 7. So there are actually an infinite number of answers to this question. Any number that is less than or equal to 3 will make it true. What we sometimes do is draw that answer on a number line. Now a number line, these are the ones just across, it's not a number plane.
Number line.
These number lines go forever in both directions. We're particularly interested in the numbers around 3. So I'm going to have 3 in the middle. I'm going to put a couple of numbers either side. Okay, there's a few numbers on there.
A few.
I need to show on this number line all numbers less than or equal to 3.
So simple.
The way I do that is I go to number 3 and I draw a circle there.
Yes.
Because I want to include the number 3, I'm going to colour that circle in. So that means I want to start at 3 and include 3. Then I want all numbers less than. So I simply drew an arrow this way expressing that every number less than or equal to 3 would make this equation true. Is everyone happy with that?
Yes.
So I've solved it just like an equation, but I haven't got one answer, I've got an infinite number of answers. Now, the next equation there, 8 is greater than minus 3. Is everyone happy that that's true?
No.
Now, I can't solve it. There's no letters in there. But I want you to look at what happens if I multiply both sides by negative 2. So if I did 8 times negative 2, what do I get?
Where did you get negative 2 from?
No, I'm just randomly picking a negative 2. I just want to pick a negative number. Do you want a different negative number?
Yes.
No, wait.
Do you want to do
69.
1?
Yes, please.
Let's do 1. Alright. The whole point is it's any negative number. Let's multiply by negative 1. What's 8 times negative 1?
I don't know.
What's minus 3 times minus 1?
3.
Okay, is this statement true?
No idea.
No. So if I have multiplied by a negative number, it makes the statement false. How can I make it true?
Swap it.
What do you mean swap it?
I thought he said.
That's what he said. Switch, reverse the symbol. Yep.
Literally.
So,
You can't see the whole board.
Yeah, you're not afraid this.
okay.
Can I?
Shh.
Oh my god.
So this is not a true statement. If I
What have you
multiply,
What have you
No,
done?
that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, just move
Get
it
up,
along.
like,
No, it's
of
fine.
course, yeah.
No, but now you can't see the
do we agree that this is a true statement?
Yes.
So if you have multiplied by a negative number, it is no longer true unless you reverse the inequality. The same goes for dividing. If I divided by a negative number, I would also have to reverse or it wasn't true. So let's see how that comes into play when I actually solve this question. So what's the first step I do on this one? Get rid of the 6. So I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. This leaves minus 5x is less than 15. Now I want to get rid of that negative 5. Negative 5 times x, how do I get rid of it? Divide by negative 5. Now if I'm dividing by a negative, it's going to make my statement false unless I reverse the inequality. So minus 5x divided by minus 5 is going to be x. 15 divided by minus 5 is negative 3. But because I've multiplied or divided by a negative number, it is not true unless I reverse this. Okay, that will be a true statement. Now if I wanted to draw that on a number line, I'm going to put minus 3 in the middle. Okay, now this time I want to show everything is greater than negative 3, but I can't actually equal negative 3. Because if I put an equals in, if I put negative 3 in there, it equals exactly 21. And I can't equal exactly 21 because it says I only want less than. I don't think I'm going to trust you as my cameraman ever again.
Yes, move it.
You can't fit
It's so bad.
You can't fit it all
Quiet.
Oh, thanks, Callum.
It's too close.
Good guy, Callum.
What are you doing?
It's not.
You're
It doesn't
ruining the
bend.
video.
Put it up.
Does it bend?
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
We're done.
Can we just move it back a couple of rows?
Quiet. This has got a bad video.
Can we
2016.
move it back one row so that we can see the
We'll
whole
do
screen?
that next time. Alright, so here, just move your desk back a
And
bit.
you wonder
No,
why.
you're on the camera.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to draw a circle on a negative 3. I am not going to colour it in.
Okay.
Because I don't actually have negative 3 as an answer because that would equal 21. I have to be less than 21. So I'm going to draw a circle on negative 3, but I'm not colouring it in. And then I want everything bigger than that. So I want an arrow going this way. Now one kind of cool thing you'll notice is that the arrow should always look like the sign.
That's
Oh
gonna
my
change.
Alright.
Information.
This is a short summary that you need to write in your books.
Impressive.
Linear equalities, right, have infinite solutions.
Do we have to write this?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not even in the frame.
Oh my god.
How am I supposed to remember this when I don't pay attention?
Can we just move it back a row?
Oh,
Just move your
you have to move it back. It's gonna fall out.
It's a really doing an awesome job.
You're the one who put it there.
Can we just move it back one row?